Hey, good morning and good morning, good morning. Oh, it's actually not morning. I just felt like saying that, like that song, good morning, good morning. Alright, whatever. Anyway, so this is episode 9 of Castle Kitchen. So, on season 2. So today we're going to be making a mega burrito with nacho dip. Now, what we're going to do to make this amazing burrito is we're going to put the beef, and we're going to also have refried beans, and we're going to have avocado, and we're going to have everything piled in there. Just everything. You ready for everything? Olay. So now, we're ready for everything. Let's go over and check out our ingredients for this amazing burrito and nacho dip. Looky what we have here. A whole gallery of everything you want. Oh yeah, that's a lot of stuff. We're gonna go through it all and tell you what everything we're gonna need. So, what we're gonna need now is we're gonna need a whole bunch of things. So, let's get started with our guac. A little cursed guac. Next up is we're gonna have our Aztec refried beans. So, we got those. We got also Aztec tortillas. Ground cumin. We also have our poison fruit, and there it goes, all over the floor. Don't do that. And then we got our molded cheese spread here. One from Spain, one from Wisconsin, so got a little bit of that. We also have our human bone powder. So, gonna need that for both the nachos and to make a fried jalapeno. So we got our cursed jalapenos. Okay, so let's see. What should we start with? Should we start with the burrito part? Should we start with the refried bean part? Let's go with the avocados. Now, what we're gonna need for this is herbs cursed herbs from the Mayan gardens. All right. We're also gonna need some stinky rose. Need some garlic, and lastly some sourpuss juice. Now you want to copy that to your poison fruit. This is going to be our salsa. Now, for your refried beans, totally different. All you're gonna need is your garlic, Shiva powder, and here it is. I almost forgot it. Sneezing powder. There we go. Got that. Now, what we're gonna need for our nachos right here, this cheese spread. We're gonna need to grab all of it. Just grab it all at once. Alright, this one is the Conquistador powder, Hell's Fire powder, and Dragon Tongue powder. Alright, and then also we're going to need for our nachos is we're going to need some spoiled milk. We're also gonna need, for the whole burrito, and some more Wisconsin molded cheese. We're also gonna be putting in some dragon rice. And we're gonna need some animal fat. Now we're gonna need this for the nacho cheese, and we're also going to need it for our fried jalapenos. And then lastly, we're gonna need our seasonings for our beef, because that also needs seasoning. Otherwise, this one, it would just be plain beef, and that doesn't go well with a whole burrito type thing. So we're gonna have some human sacrificial powder, or seasoning, not powder, human sacrificial seasoning. Sorry, my bad. We're also gonna need some smoked dragon scales from, to be specific, the type of dragon it is, it's Quetzalcoatl, you know, winged, flying serpent thing from Aztec lore. Just so you know. Okay, fun fact. Anywho, back, and our last thing is we're gonna need some human, this is separate, human seasoning for like brains, organs, stuff like that. So that one we're not gonna have, those three we're not gonna have any photos for, because it's more taste-wise. So it's gonna be, you know, just eyeballing it on the meat. We are using a whole pound of meat, so yeah, just kind of eyeballing it. And is that it? I think that's about it. I think we could go. Oh yes, I almost forgot. We're also going to need some eyeball pupils. We're also going to need. Sorry. We're going to need some cursed maize. It's dehydrated ground up. So same thing for the dehydrated. I'm having a brain fart right now. It's the slippery mind of the Phantom. Anywho, we're also gonna need some swamp grass. Just trying to remember. Dehydrated swamp grass. So, gonna need that also. And yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, we covered all everything. So now we'll just get on to actually cooking this, instead of me just talking, rambling on and on and on and on. Probably tired of me talking, aren't you? Yeah. All right. Bye bye. You go see now how to cook this. All right. I'm taking our rice here, and we're gonna rinse it out. You wanna just rinse it out. Alright, once you bring it over to your rice cooker here, just want to put in about half water. You can put it more if you'd like it a little bit more. Put a cup in if you like it a little bit more mushy. And then I'm going to add about a fourth. Do a little bit of a pinch of salt. There. Now, if you don't have one of these, you could always do it in a pot. It's not much different. Other ways, there's like old ones where you could use it in the microwave. So there's that. So you just kind of turn it on, and then we're gonna put it on delay time. Alright, as you can see, we have our poison fruit, we have our cursed refried beans from Aztec lore, and then we have cursed avocado. Now, I'm going to go ahead and add our dry seasonings to each of these. Just going to mix it up here. This one's for the avocado. There we go. Just make sure that's well blended in there. Close enough to it. Our sourpuss juice. Got our sourpuss juice. All done and ready to go with our burrito. Alright, we've dehydrated our jalapeno chips. Just gonna dip them in the butter here. Roll it around in this butter. We're going to take it over here to our flour. Flour it up. And you just kind of repeat this until you get them all done. Alright, now we're done with that. Let's test our... Oh yeah, that's ready to go. That's all good. So we're just going to pop those in there. Since these are small. Alright, so these are all out of the fryer now, all fried up, ready to be served. next step right now is to cook our beef. There we go. Now you're just going to want to break this up, you know. Our so-called beef is underway. And we're going to add our seasonings. Now you don't have to use my seasonings. You can always use yours, whatever you prefer. Whatever makes you happy, you could use. This is my preference. It tastes really good, the combination. I like the combination. This should be done in no time. And then we'll move on to the next step, which is putting this in our wrap, adding all the layers to it. We're going to make the nacho cheese last, obviously, because if we do it anytime soon, it's just going to condense and get really thick, and it's not going to be that gooey substance you want. So it is what it is. Alright, so this is all done now. Beautifully colored, well seasoned. So I'll just take this off the stovetop and we'll take it over here to make our burritos. Alright, bring over our seasoned beef. Now we're going to layer this. We're going to make a very large burrito. We're going to use 2 tortilla shells here, overlapping as such. Make this into a mega-sized burrito. Now we're going to start with cheese because it's kind of like layers, so we're going to layer this all the way to the core. So the cheese, then we're going to do our toppings, all that goes there, then our beef and beans go next, and then lastly goes our rice. So let's start off with our cheese here. Gonna add a lot of cheese to this. Maybe a little bit more. Good. Let's go ahead and add our salsa. Go. Our eyeball pupils. Dehydrated mix of swamp grass and cursed maize. And our avocados. Go. Fried jalapenos. Beans. Go. Next our seasoned ground human beef. There we go. And lastly, but not least important, our rice. Yep, that's good. I'm just gonna roll this up. Try to make sure it doesn't fall apart. The edges as such. That edge in. That edge in. Now we're not quite done with this bad boy yet. Alright, so your best thing is to put it right there on our flat iron to bake both ends of it. Now, I discovered while rolling it that it tends to it's a little bit bulky, a little bit more bulky than intended. So what you need to do is you need to get a third tortilla shell and then you put that on top of it and then you roll it. And it works. As you can see, it looked a lot better. So just do that, 3 tortilla shells, roll it, put it on there. You'll get both ends nice and crispy. Be awesome. Now we're gonna go and go ahead and make our nachos, our nacho cheese for dip. Alright, we're gonna have our pot here. Get our animal fat. Drop that right in there. So now we're gonna add our human bone powder. There. I'm just gonna whisk that around. Try to get as much of the butter in there. There we go, we got all of our human fat in there. Animal fat. Human fat, animal fat, whatever. Solid fat. Alright, that looks pretty good. Now we can add our spoiled milk. Now when we go to put in our cheese, we don't want it to be too hot. We're going to lower it to just simmer. We're going to do about half cheese at a time, so a little bit, half it, and then the other half. Let's go ahead and add our spice.
So that's starting to boil, and now you can feel it's starting to get thick now. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn down this heat to low simmer. Grab our cheese here. Put in half of it. There. That's good. We're just going to whisk that around in there. Go ahead and add the rest of this. And there we go, our final product, our Super Supreme Burrito. All the essential factors that you can see, kind of a little bit burst out the corner while roasting it. So, but otherwise very intact, very delicious looking. And we have our nacho dip, also well prepared. Now, obviously, you can try to pick this whole thing up and try to dip it in there. You know, be crazy, or you could also cut it up and dip it in there with your fork. Either way, so optional choices. Also, you could add sour cream to this. You could pretty much do whatever else you want to it. Add whatever else you think it needs. But I hope you enjoyed this episode of Castle Kitchen. So this was episode 9 of season 2, and we'll see you again for the end of season 2 on episode 10 next week. Till then, take care and see you. This is your host, the Phantom Chef.